Somebody's on there. Somebody's there. I'm streaming. Right, just a quick catch up. I don't know, I was sitting here doing not much, and I thought I'd do something. I'm not in camera because I haven't put my makeup on yet. So, and if you want to chat, I think the best place to chat is in the Telegram because it's quicker. There's too much of a lag here on the YouTube, so just do that if you like. I mean, I've got GJ open at the moment. It's a 30-minute. I don't think these are all right, are they? Let me have a look. Let me go through this. Like the weekly thus far, well, that's bullish, but it's a rejection bullish. So that's weak bullish as we stand at the moment. So I'm going to change that on GJ. Oh, whoever was there dropped off. So it's weak bull at the moment. And daily is most definitely still bullish. 4 hour is, yep, still bullish. And 30 minutes surely bearish. Yeah, it's going to be bearish. Yep, so we're bearish there. Right, good. Okay, for the monthly stuff, this is where I'd like to get down into this area here, this lavender coloured area here. As you can see, this line here, the monthly central pivot was respected, and now I'd like to get it down into here. This would be a really nice level. So would that be? So we'll just have a look at that. I think that's the weekly, is it? So there's the daily anyway. So we're going to look at what may happen today. That's a strong pull down. We did have a rejection off here, but all it's done is formed a wick, so it's a good idea. Obviously, I'm late to the party. This today has already started, so I'm going to have a look at the daily stuff. So this is a 10-minute chart, and this is a daily time. Look at that. That was just beautiful yesterday. Thing of beauty. Look at that from there to there. I missed it. So that little buy there, because what I've started doing is I've started not trading in the first 4 hour period, which silly me because that happened on the second hour. So that was Sydney Open. It started to drop 30 minutes after the Sydney Open. And 30 minutes before Tokyo Open, it started to fall. And that sell off that level there would give us a target, what's the name target, what do you call it, a conservative target of this level here, and it smashed it and went down there, and it's got an aggressive target here. So that's what we got there yesterday. So that was great. Now today, what are we looking at? We're looking at probably, I mean, with that strong move, we'd be looking at it going down further, I would assume. So what have we got? Here's my sell zone up here. I'd like to see it sell up there. I'd like to have exactly the same thing happen here. I mean here as happened here. So I've got to come up into here and then down again. Now one interesting level is this level right there. A little bit higher would be nice. So that's where I'm hoping to get it today, up into there. But this is looking at GJ at this time of the day. Look at this. That's an interesting shape there. It's an interesting signal there. Very interesting. Could have been worth taking. Okay, I just got my alarm telling us that Tokyo will be opening in 15 minutes. And because of that, I'm having a quick look at GJ because we all do the GJ thing, and that's fine, you know. But this time of the day, I do AJ, so I'm looking at this just for the sake of everybody. So we look at the 30-minute. Here's the open. We opened here this morning at this level right there. It's dropped down, gone back up, closed the gap. So that's where it closed yesterday. Closed the gap. And it's been a strong move down ever since from the open this morning, good 33 pips-ish. From the gap close, so we could call that, no, that'd be the gap close there. So we're down 35 pips total there. But I wasn't on it, and there was no reason to get into it, right? Unless you were doing a type 2, is it? Break and retest, up to here, you could claim that. As a type 2 trade, but it didn't happen anyways. I wasn't on board, don't know if anybody else was, but that's, you know, I don't know if you guys follow, I mean, Matt says it all the time, you got to look at what went wrong or what you didn't do when you could have done or should have done. So that's what we can do, right? That's kind of what I'm looking at now. It's easy in hindsight, isn't it? Oops, lost the guy again. So what am I doing here? Oh, changing this. There. So that's a type 2, 30 minutes. So we've had a breakdown from this level. That's obviously quite a strong level. Goes all the way across to there. So we've had a breakdown, come back, retest, and we've been down there since. So we get a possible double bottom down this level, or a continuation. But I guess sell now would be below that level there. You know, there's an easy, you know, there's not much below that, is there? Let me have a look. There. Well, that's where that's that level there. So what about here? Was this a? There's a bit of, there could be 10 pips in there, but it's a bit tight. For mine, I would love for this week to get down this zone here. This would be awesome if sometime today being tonight being my time here in Australia. That'd be nice, but you know, that remains to be seen. Probably not, no. So like this, then I'll be looking for something like this, perhaps. I don't know. Guess work from here on in. Like that is what I'd like to do. If I'm going to delete that one, delete that one, delete that one, delete that one. second here. Oh, geez. Right, so there we go. That touch there, but that's pretty compelling. If I break up above here, I'm long. I know this is not what I'm supposed to say on Matt's strip, one of Matt's, considering I posted the thing on Matt's thing, but for me personally, that's my personal feelings. If I get a higher high above here after that bounce there, I'm off to the races as far as I'm concerned. My plan for this month, like I've said before, okay, I've got all those here. Let me go back here and get rid of some of those arrows. Did they have it on? Hour? No. 4 hour. What was I on? Yeah, get rid of that one. Don't want that one. That worked out. Damn it. This one here is another excellent entry. I can show you that on the 4 hour. But anyways, that's better. See more now. What's that? That was that level that I wrote. I drew in. If I get above that, I can be long and strong. Okay, my plan for this month, I had it drawn in here, but it's gone now. It was this. Down to here, down to this zone. When I say here, it's down to this zone. I mean, this is just a rectangle that I drew in here, but this, and so are these other ones. But that's my zone, looking for a buy. But this one here could be it. Just for example, I'll show you that on gold. Yesterday, my sell zone for gold was here. And I was waiting for it to get up here to give me a signal, and it did that. That's what it gave me, that signal right there. That was a sell. If I had been here at the time, that was 5. So it wasn't the second 4 hour. We went shopping yesterday, doing a Justin out buying veggies and stuff. And so I missed that. It broke my heart, really did, because that was a beautiful trade. Mind you, actually it wasn't really. It hasn't played out completely, because that should have given me this down to here, but it hasn't. But interestingly, now this is really interesting. You got this, so this my sell. That's where I was looking for. And now this line here, this green line here, remember green lines matter. This confluence here, if price gets down to this level here, I am very confident that will be respected. This level here, so that's 1917.64. So let's say 19178. Let me start again. 1918. If it gets to there, that should be respected. I'm not saying it won't go lower, but it should be respected because of that confluence there. Now I'm jumping all over the place. Let me go back. I'm just trying to show that sometimes you don't get into your zone. You get the respect of the first level. And so when we go back to where was I? I'm still on GJ. I've got to get to AJ because this is the Asian session. I'm probably missing stuff there. Right, so I'm trying to get down to there and then up to here. Up to here. Yeah. So I'm looking for that, but you know, a breakout this month would not surprise me. That would not surprise me. Break out of those levels this month. I could show it to you, but it's seldom. I mean, it had a move. Look, you see this move here. It seldom goes outside these levels. Okay, it did twice there, but gold, this is gold. So what can I say? Oh, no, this is yen. GJ. Right. Anyways, we do have this thing here, which is a resistance channel, which once again, do we really watch it? I don't know. We're into this zone here, this level up here. Yeah, look, there's a bit of confluence here. A break above that would be really telling. But anyway, that's something to look at in the looking ahead. But I'm expecting this month to break higher. So there we go. So for today, once again, so these are today's. This is yesterday. That zone here on a 10-minute chart, and this is my zone today, right from this morning, and all that. So here's what can happen. This is that level that I said I really wanted to get down into this level. I'd be over the moon. So it's. I'm telling you, if it gets down there, particularly early, if it doesn't go up to retest this zone here between 141467 and 14113, if it doesn't get back into there for to give us a signal there to sell, and it just continues down and it's get into this level early, particularly if it's earlier in the day in the first first 3-4 hour periods. Right, if we're down there in the first 3-4 hour candles, I'm looking for a reversal pattern, and I'll be looking to take this up. Remember, today's Friday, and NFP is today. NFP should be, shouldn't it? Let me have a look. Yep, NFP. There it is. NFP. So, you know, it's a bit iffy, but still. Well, that could work for us, right? If we got down here and then something happened with the NFP, then she started to go up. Positive figures, good stuff, good news that see us going up. Really bad news would possibly not. I know some would argue against that fact, but that's fine. That's what I'm just trying to make it fit. I'm trying to make the the whole thing fit together. Right, my buy signal there has not panned out yet. So that's what I'm looking at there. I'm looking to take that down. But like I said, that's GJ, and I'm going to leave it because this is Asian session. So Australia and Tokyo are open, so why am I on that? And here we go, look at these beautiful moves here. This is this morning, all right, we opened here, we've gone down here, we've gone up, close that gap so nicely, and down she goes. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, let's have a look at the daily chart. What happened yesterday? Strong move down, look where it closed, right on my black line there, and we've been heading down strongly ever since. This level, this one in here, okay, that's the daily, right? So what are we looking for today? After that move, today we're looking for a move down. I'm too late, but we'll have a look at today's levels. And once again, today's levels, where I wanted to sell this from was up here in this zone here. Right, that was my sell zone there. So that was my sell zone today. But it didn't get up there, and she's dropping quite strongly. And are we going to get down here? It certainly looks like it. This level here is so this is where we should be considered taking profit. And what have we got here? We're right smack bang in the middle of my buy zone for the month. Let me have a look at that again. I'm going to move this, and I'm going to put it there and there. Right, so that's my daily, isn't it? Yep, daily zone. Right, to looking for. If I get down there early and it's in this zone, then I'm, especially here, man. That is such a strong area right there. That is such a strong area. It's crazy strong. So if it hits there, man, I'll tell you, it's going to react there. But anyway, especially in the first 3-4 hour period, 4 hour candles. Anybody watching, by the way? Yeah, look, where is it? There no, nobody's watching anyway. Yeah, so, oh, there's a nice signal, nice buy there. I should have a look at that on the 4 hour, just excuse me for a second. Yep, there's the 4 hour. Look at that from there down to there. Yep. Okay, I know I'm confusing the hell, look at it go. Right, I'm confusing the hell out of everything. So daily, down to here, there's those two blue lines I said. Look at that. Right, if you go back here, I said these two blue lines are my daily take profit. They're my daily bearish target zone there, right there. So we'll go to the daily chart, and that's the two blue lines right there. All right. So if I get down into there, why is that all the way down to there? That should be there. Why did I put that all the way down to there? That's where it's supposed to go. That's the zone right there. So that's excellent. That's really good. That's pretty good. So I had that drawn. I don't know why I had it down to that level. It's supposed to go to that other thinner blue line there, grey line. So that's my levels there. And so we're into it now. I'm having a bit of a bounce now. You have a look at weekly here. This one. Okay, you see, I know my charts are as messy as hell and hard to understand them. I understand them. All right, I've got to put these colours in so I see confluence. I can get rid of some of this stuff that can go. That was a sell zone. Look at that. Down she went. It was Monday, I think. This one here. Delete, and I'll check on that one. So anyway, here's my monthly sell there, buy, I'm sorry, I take that back. Here's my monthly zone to buy it. This square in here, which turns white here because I've got the same colour on top of each other. So that's my monthly buy zone. This is my weekly buy zone. Right, so that's my monthly buy zone, and my weekly levels are here and here. Right, just behind there, which is right where it is now. Smack bang where it is now is where it's supposed to. That's my weekly buy, my earliest weekly buy zone. And that's this zone here, so from the top there into here, and that's my area. And if you remember these two blue lines, it's my daily zone. So man, this is really strong zone at the moment. So getting down to here, especially once we get down into here, man, that something's going to happen here. I can tell you that. 76575. I'm going to the daily. It's 7654. Is that right? 76535. Right, 76535. Up to where we are right now, 77019. Well. 19. But the strongest zone is there and here, in my view. Somewhere in there, 76.711. So, in there, that's going to be a really strong zone for it to turn, and then bullish for the month. That's my thing. Yep, that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm wanting it to turn right in there. Oh yeah. So, 2 people watching now. Right. Okay. So I'm going to. So that's the day. This is the weekly action that I wanted. Now I'm going to look at and I showed you the daily action, which was here. We get down here early in the first 4 hour candles, looking to go long and strong. Now the 4 hour, here's the 4 hour. Okay. Um, 4 hour, that's a 5 minute, nice one. Yeah, there was not quite 10 pips in that. If it breaks through my normal take profit zone, it gets down into here, because I'll tell you how it works. you can see how extended these zones are here. All right, you can see how compressed it is here because in the previous 4-hour period. So this is London closed. This is the This is the last 4 hours of New York here. This time period here, the last 4 hours of New York. So it just died, right? Nothing's happening. And so because of this lack of price action in here, these levels are very compressed. So therefore, quite often these levels are, you go beyond and then these levels come into play without going into details. And here we are once again, it's done it again. So that was really important there. So, you know, for mine that was a signal there with starting to peter out, and then bang, we got down to here, and I'd say that one. And yeah, we would have got 10 pips depending on your spread. I'm at 0.6 on the AJ at the moment. But anyways, totally different story. What are we trying to do? So we got the next 4-hour period coming up, and where we'd like to, so you know, this was the sell zone for this period, for this time. Right, for this 4-hour period, that was the sell zone in there. So it opened here, dropped down, went up, came back down, has been up. So that was the first 5 minutes of trade, which is untradeable. I mean, the spread is like God knows what, but it would have been the top of that to the bottom of that. That would have been your spread at least, so that you can't trade it. Up here we started to get signals around, well, look at the first 30 minutes, the spread's still really wide. So that's the thing is, even in this time period, even though you look at that and say, oh, there's a trade there, it doesn't always work like that. And you can't get in, it's just the spread's too wide. So here's Sydney Open there. So Sydney Open is here. So that dropped there, came back and started to fall. Tokyo Bank Open is there. It's Tokyo Bank Open right there. That's when the Tokyo Bank's open. And Tokyo, what do you call it? Share market, Nikkei, that opened there. Right there, it opened and she's been shooting up. So what does that tell us? Yen weakness. So the Nikkei should be heading up. Have I got this right? Nikkei should be heading up, right, for that time period. So let's have a look, right? There we go, Nikkei 5 minutes. Look, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. It's a Nikkei. The last whatever minutes it was from the 3. There it goes. So this makes you wonder if you know, did this lead the yen? I'm not saying GJ. I'm sorry, AJ. I'm talking the yen, because you know, action in the Nikkei affects the Nikkei. If somebody doesn't know, is the Japanese share market, right? And it's a big share market. I mean, it's massive. It makes the Australian share market look like a pimple. Right, it's really big. So a lot of money starts flowing at that point in time, and that affects the yen. So could we look at that as a possible, you know, leading the yen moves, which would in effect leads affects the AJ. Like I said, I trade AJ at the moment because Australia's open, Japan's open. Why am I going to trade GJ? Okay, what am I looking for then? That's the Nikkei. I'm not going into that. I could do, but we're back on the AJ. Like I said, I'm trading that one. Okay, in this next 4 hours, look, that's really shooting up. That would have been a fantastic, nice tight spread from down here. If I hadn't been talking about GJ, that would have been. I would have got that one. Right, but oh well. So that's the way it goes. Damn it. So the next 4 hours, right? So this moves over. We've had this. This should come back to maybe this level here or up here. No, maybe this level here. We've had this in this 4 hour period. We've had that move down, right? So that part of the process is done, and now we're having this move up. So for this 4 hour period, we didn't get this one because of the reasons why I said you couldn't trade it up there, and we didn't get this one because I had my eye off the ball. I was looking at GJ. So the next 4 hours, all right. So it's 10 o'clock. I've got an hour, less than an hour, so I need to go and do some work. This is my zone, but as you can see, it's dynamic. As the price action continues to move, this zone is dynamic. But that's the area I want to sell. So, but I can't do anything until the next, because it's played out. What was going to happen has done both. It's done that move and it's doing this move. It's for this 4 hour period. So I for me, I can't do anything. Let me have a look at here. What's the weak? Strong. I mean, how do we call that? Is that weak bull or weak bear? I mean, high. This is the weekly chart. I'm just trying to do a little thing up here. I've got to say bullish, right? It's going to close bearish by the look of it, but I can't call that bullish, surely. So I don't know really. Right, I'm going to have to call it weekly weak bull. It's a bit of a conundrum for me. So that's a weak bull. Well, what the hell? Wanker. Weak bull. Right, because we've got a higher high and a higher low. So what can I call it, We'll see how it closes. I'm expecting this. Retest of this level would be awesome. And then we're looking for this for the rest of the month. Up. That's what I'm looking for the rest of the month. But that's just me. Daily, we're bullish. Obviously, we're bullish. For yesterday, strong bullish move down, so we're looking for a move down. Look at it's turning there right where it's supposed to turn. I'd rather have got it down further. I wanted it to turn in here. I wanted to get down further, but damn it. See how we go. Still got today. So that's the daily. So I'm looking for a move down for today. All right. Once again, I've missed it. So the daily, this is where I wanted to sell up in this zone here for the next daily candle to move down. I haven't got up there yet. So for a daily perspective, I never had this opportunity to sell this pair for me. Using the 30 minute, etc. Oh, beautiful move there. Did we get our 10? Yep, we've got 10 there. But how would you get in? Well, not really, because if you had a sell here, I mean, you could have sold this one up here, I guess, one of these, bottom of this perhaps, I don't know, whatever you guys reckon, on a 30 minute. But you got to remember that spread's really wide up here until you get to about here. 130, even then, it's still pretty, but okay, you could have got a sell here, but you're selling into this, see? Is that a smart idea to sell into this lot? If you're here, is that really smart to sell into this? I mean, with hindsight, it's a brilliant idea. But my broker doesn't allow me to sell after the fact. So, I actually got to get it done before the fact. So, yeah, I have no idea what I was saying now. So we're coming back up to retest this area, so I like that. So that's what I'm looking for, sell up here. That's looking really, really nice. Setting up the next 4 hour. I'm supposed to be here for the next 4 hours, and I'm also supposed to go outside and do some actual work. So, in the garden, that's what I've been trying to do, spend more time in the garden in the first thing in the morning, and coming back and trading this period here. Because this period here is not, when I want to be trading it, it's just not practical. The spreads just, doesn't work for me. So, but anyway, it's just setting up so nicely for the next 4 hour. I've got 45 minutes to go and dig some garden. So that's me for AJ. Okay, daily was bullish. Was it? Yeah, daily was bullish. Daily's bullish. 4 hour is it's bearish. 4 hour is bearish. Hey Joseph, only just saw that comment. Thanks mate, dropping in. Why am I printing? Why am I typing? I can talk. Yeah, the fam's fantastic, mate. Thanks, Joseph. Not too sure who Joseph is, but welcome in. It's good to see you. So the 4 hour is bearish. And 30-minute, that's got to be bearish too, surely. Yep. Bearish. Red, okay. Retest. Look, that could be a type 2 right there, which is kind of what I'm going for along those lines. I mean, we could say that level, but for mine, this is the level there. I mean, look at those bodies, and a couple of the wicks as well. And that's where we are right now. I wasn't looking at this, I was looking here. That's what I was looking at, this level here. I mean, you can't argue against that, right? And that's where we are right now. And there we are. And it's working at this point in time. This is only a 5 minute, and I'm waiting for the next 4 hour, which is like, quite a while yet. So, Joe's Nick. Is that you, Nick, is it? You had to change your name to Joseph. Welcome here, mate, anyway, if that is Nick. That's excellent. Good to see you there. But that's what I'm doing. I'm waiting for this to happen. I'm waiting to sell in here for the next 4 hour candle. Let's have a look at the 4 hour. There it is. It's a hell of a rejection thing, isn't it? I'd still like to get down to here to look for buys. I really would. Where's the daily sell zone? Where did I have that up here? Yeah, that's it there. That's the daily sell zone. We're kind of down a bit too far for that. Let me look at the 4 hour. And getting up to there if it did it really, like, I'm zooming up at the moment. Like I say, I'm really kicking myself for again missing this. For me, that was a strong buy signal, that one there. Really was. But I was looking at GJ, so I missed the damn thing. Okay. Oh, you're Joe. Joe, also known as Joseph. Oh, Joe Urban. You're Joe Urban. Right, that Joseph. Well, you said Nick. Remember Nick? You said it there. But Joe is a contractor who made Dumb Gambling from USPA. We Skyped together. Yes, Joe. I know who you are, Joe. I didn't recognise Joseph. That's good. Good to see you. How's the, what's his name going, what do you call it, FX boot camp thing? Swing trading. I've seen you in there a couple of times. I go there very occasionally. Wrong screen. There it is. Let's have a look at you, old mate. Where are you, Joe? Joe, last seen 16 minutes ago, so you are active in there. Good on you. What'd you do? Did you post anything? No. No. Nothing from Joe. Come on, mate. There we go. Yeah, look, I'd be looking for this to turn soon. Like I keep saying, I'm looking for this zone here, looking for a sell signal here. Pretty sad about this, I really am. That was my, I don't want 20 trades a day. I only want one or two or three or something like that. Like yesterday, I did a really good one on GU. Got a good move on the GU. Worked really well, and then a couple of maybes and could be's in there after that, so I didn't take any more because I had one good trade and I was happy for the day. Did well, So if I had got this one, and like I was saying, I was looking at GJ, and doing a rundown on GJ earlier, and missed that. Fuck it. But anyway, all I can do is wait. I can't trade now. At this point in the time, after this, I know I'm repeating myself, and there's nothing left to do. There's nothing left to do. It's all guesswork from here on in. If I look at the 15, that's a big move up. I mean, even here, could you have got a trade because of this? Well, sure. Let me see. Would that have worked there? Well, no. You still haven't got the 10 pips. And how could you buy into this mess anyway? Price going up into this mess, no way. I wouldn't. It's just like we were talking earlier about selling earlier on with these candles down, but you got all this, how do you sell into this whole zone? Trading in here, it's fraught with danger, in my opinion. With as I said, with hindsight, brilliant, great, fantastic, but you can't do it, right? In my view, anyway. It's okay learning it, working on some things. Next month I'll have stuff to talk about and post. Good. So that's what I'm doing. Let's have a look at EJ. EJ's, yesterday I could have killed, honestly. Yesterday, Odette and I, my wife and I, were looking at EJ and GJ, and EJ was just working so beautifully technically. It was crazy, using this stuff on my levels, and it was just working so well. And it was just from one level to the next, but technically it was just perfect. So that's it. I stopped looking at GJ. And then when I'm not looking at GJ did this beautiful trade. It was fantastic. And EJ did nothing. Oh, I was so pissed off, I tell you. But anyway, that's the way it goes. I think it was this area here.
Yeah, daily take profit.
And GJ was up, was this one. One of this move here, I think it was. This move here, I missed because of, because I was looking at EJ, because EJ was working beautifully technically, and GJ was doing this, and EJ was doing these beautiful moves based on the pivots and stuff. And so I thought, well, I'm going to look at EJ. Stuff the GJ is doing nothing, and then EJ did nothing, and GJ worked beautifully. Damn it! Look at that, from there down to there. How's that, Miss Pat? Perfect. So anyway, that's the way it goes, I guess. What are you up to, Joe? Working on some things. Instead of weak, try one of four things: bullish trending, bullish ranging, bearish trending, bearish helps me with clarity. Yeah, fair enough. What have I got here? Weak bulbul. That's pretty funny. Might want to change that. The wife is vacuuming. What happened? I just got rid of that. Why didn't that go? Oh, there it is. It's good. Bullish trending, bullish ranging. Yeah. Well, okay. Weak bull. Well, you know, the bullish trending, it most certainly is. Well, actually, that does make sense. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do it because it is trending bullish. The candle's close is at this point in time on the Friday, the last day. It is looks like it may close bearish, but it's certainly bullish at this point in time. So weak bull trending. Would you say? Trending bullish, bearish trending, bullish whatever. Trending bull. Trend bull. Yeah, what did I say? I'm looking at it's on EGJ. Let me have a look at it. I did a good trade yesterday. I got this move here. Worked. Honestly, I bought like here somewhere and got out here. Something like that. Anyway, just worked so nicely. But that was my trade yesterday. I bought in a downward trend, but I was really confident because of this move here from up here, and that's another one from yesterday morning. Look at that, booyah! And you know, down here, Joe, you know the story. Down into here, and then you got this sort of thing. Gives you a reversal signal on a smaller time frame. Let's have a look at, was it on a 5 minute or something? One of these ones here. I don't know. I got a signal here somewhere and caught the move, and that was it for me for the day, because I had a 10 pip stop loss, you know, and several lots long. So up there it was a day's wage, and I'm out of here. And that was it. And then all this stuff, you know, trading this shit, bugger that. Because as you know, we've done the move. This was the move. You know, I mean, this was a good one too. Here, look at that, back down to this area here and up again. But you know, like I say, I got my trade for the day, and then it's all this stuff jumping in and out here, fraught with danger. So I chose not to. And look at it now. So, but AJ, where are we with AJ? Did I miss sell, did I? No, look at that, setting up beautifully. I'm telling you, I'm tempted to take a sell here very shortly. Very tempted. Look where it went. Look where it went. Hey, how's that? Look at that, mate. Does it get any better? Look, sell zone, 4 hour sell zone down there. Like I said, it's going beyond the take profit zone because these are so the pivots are so compressed, right? Look at that, bang. And then what does it do? Okay, it wasn't early in the thing. Where did it go back to? How's that? Look at that, back to the central pivot. How the fuck? Crazy. So what do we? You know, that's the two moves. Now, as I've said before, do I have to re-say it all? Based on yesterday's move, I'm still bearish on that. The sell zone for today is up here, this area up here, but I don't expect it to be getting up there. I'm expecting it to go down to this zone here. Because we seem to be broken down, come up, retest this area down here in the next few hours. Next two, remembering we're about to finish one of the 4-hour pivots, 30 minutes. I'm going to have to do the gardening later, I guess. I'm watching this now for a possible sell signal here anytime, although it's likely to go sideways till we get into the new 4-hour for a sell. That's what I'm doing at the moment. I don't know, how do you think about that, Joe? Because here's the 4 hours. We've had the big move down, bit of a retrace back up, down, form a tail, wick, and I'm looking to fill that wick now. And like I say, get down to here. That'll be so nice. Get down here earlier, today for me. I know you're on a different time frame, but anyways, that's what I'm after. Yeah, I find they work really well, Joe. I find that most 4-hour time periods give you an opportunity. I find that, here's some of the things I'm finding. I also find that gold, right, uses the daily zones and levels really well. That's what I've been observing recently. As you know, they don't always work. Nothing always works. But in my experience, the gold uses the daily ones well. US traders took profit today, went on a 4-week weekend. US holiday. Oh, thanks for all that. That's interesting. Oh, okay. All right. I'm going to steal that because that's interesting information. That. What have we got tonight is NFP. That's interesting information, Joe. Thanks for sharing that. I actually put that in the, if you don't mind, I put that in the Telegram group, the TCG group, which I know, I don't think you're a member of TCG anymore, are you? Let me have a look. Yeah, you are. Haven't seen you there, mate. You should. Matt's stuff, I like Matt's stuff. He's, I don't mind it. I follow it. He gets some good trades, has been recently in particular. Through the summer thing, as we know, which is a tough time. His record wasn't as good as it has been, but it was still positive. But since then, like the 3rd week of August, you know the story, he's been doing quite well. So we've all been doing quite well. Yeah, be cautious today and very much Monday. This is the last big weekend, end of summer school holidays schools officially start Tuesday. Yeah, yes, but busy. Hope to get there later this month. Yeah, mate. like I say, there's been some good stuff happening. I don't know how it works with you time-wise. I think it's pretty late for you. I don't know, but if you're up there, you've been catching some good trades, and it's a good group. I like the group as well. I mean, the FX Bootcamp stuff mob. There's some good people in there. They're nice people and all that. And Brooke posts some excellent stuff and all that. But in all honesty, mate, that fellow, what's his name? That South African guy that does all that training stuff. I'll tell you.
Don't start there.
Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm not allowed to say anything. Righto. Oh, Justin's here. Hey, Just. Hello, young man. Back from the shopping. Jump on for a while just to say good day. Looking at anything right now. It's 3 a.m. Oh, wow. What the hell are you doing up at 3 a.m., Joe? Hey, Justin, have a look at that post just a little bit higher up there where Joe's telling us US traders took profit today and went on a 4-day weekend. Right, so just so we know, we've got NFP tonight and they got a 4-day weekend. So trading today is going to be will be pretty scary stuff, including this evening or London probably going to be a lot of profit taking in that. But I'm still confident of it all moving down. Okay, what are we looking at? Justin, I've got gold open here. Here's my thing with gold. I just happened to be having it because I was commenting to Joseph that a method that he and I have used in the past that we both use at times. Joe's a member of the TCG group too. He's just been a little bit quiet lately because he's had other things on. They got a new baby and all that sort of stuff, which I think you can relate to. Oh my God, what a mess! Oh my God, what a mess! Let me get rid of this. What am I on daily? Hang on. Just let me. Properties of the arrow, visualization. Okay, there we go. That's cleaner. Gold. I find. So I'm looking here. I'm looking at the gold. Bearish. That was a bearish indication on Monday, was it? No, Tuesday. So we had the move down, then we had another move. Both these moves worked really, really well with what Joe and I have used in the past. We do have this level here now. Without going into the details, this is the daily one. These were just such nice moves. This one here was as well. But anyway, that's gold for you. I'm looking for gold to continue down to this level here. I was saying earlier on this stream, this here, I'm expecting gold, if it gets down here, to really react strongly in this zone. That's what I think. I would expect if gold goes down to here, off this level here, it's going to react quite strongly in this zone here, which is 1917.63. I don't know if you'd agree with that, Joe. This move here, as you've seen, Joe, previously, if the move doesn't finish on this day, it'll finish on the next day. And the fact that we got this congruency here with this level and that level, I would expect a reaction here. I would expect some profit taking to be taking place there. That's what I would expect. But anyway, that's all I've got for you on gold. But I'm watching AJ, Justin. I'm watching AJ because for obvious reasons. The Aussie markets are open and the Japanese markets are open. That's why I'm trading AJ. AJ and EJ often works well at this time period, I find. Look at that. And I'm looking. So yesterday we had we had the move up from last month. A bit of a hiccup here. This level here was really important to us. That level there, and it reacted strongly from that after this candle here of a indecision. It's been moving strongly down, and I'm looking for a another move down, Justin. I'm looking for. Got to run, put the kids to bed. What's the matter with you, Joe? It's only 3 a.m. in the morning. Righto, mate. Thanks for dropping in. We'll talk to you soon. Yes, I agree with you, Justin. I agree with you. I'm on AJ now. Hey, Justin, if you're going to comment, just a suggestion. Try commenting on the Telegram group. I think there's less lag. So if you're going to just try commenting there, like I say, it seems to be a little bit less lag there. Just to give it a test, you know. So anytime, sort of put a comment there and put it on the TCG Telegram group and see if that works a bit quicker. Okay, at this point in time, I've got dots everywhere. Let me unselect all. There we go. I mean, that's a really strong rejection candle, that one. It's the only thing that's got me worried here at this level here. I've still got 20 minutes, but for this 4 hour. So anyway, 4 hour, strong move up, indecision, down, and into this zone here is a zone that I would want to look to buy. I've got all this done here. I'm a weekly weak bull. I've said weekly weak bull at this point in time because we got a higher low and a higher high, but we're closing bearish. So at the moment I'm calling it weak bull. I don't know how you would call that. How would you refer to that? On the AJ, I'm on AJ. That's a weekly chart. That's how I'm looking at it. Daily, we're bullish. 4 hour, we're bearish. Right, we're down here, and 30 minute we're bearish. Right, but at the moment I'm looking at the daily, so that's my things up there. But this zone here for me is a really important zone. That lavender zone for the month. I've been wanting it. When we were up here, I wanted it down here, and I didn't think I was going to get it. And bam, down she came. Where I'd really like it to get is to see these two blue lines, man. I would have. Yeah, good. I'd like to go too, to be quite honest. But anyway, this is what I'm looking at. So this is the 4 hour, and I really want. This is a daily. So I really wanted it to come down, and it did. I would really like it today to end up down in this zone here between 76.54 and 76.71. On the 4 hour, it seems to be responding to this level here. This other level in here that I've got drawn in, highlighted, and it goes clear because I've got this colour on top of this colour, which means they cancel each other out. So I'll go to the 4 hour. The open 4 hour, which one? This one's the open. Oh no, this one's the open here. Right. Okay. So this is the open 4 hour candle. It's come down into this zone here and looks like it wants to reverse. So I want to look at what's going to happen in the next 4 hour because we've got 16 minutes left on this 4 hour. I'm not trading at this point in time on a 4 hour that's got 16 minutes left. So what I'm wanting to see is what will the next 4 hour candle going to do. I don't know if you have an opinion, post a comment. Oh, there you are. I know that was me. What do you reckon, based on what we're looking at here, what do you think this next 4 hour candle will do? Will it be bullish or will it be bearish? Based on that candle, that suggests to me it's going to be bullish. I want it. GJ Type 3 probably won't move because of what you mentioned above, lack of volume, yeah. We'll look at JJ tonight. I'll run a stream tonight if anybody's interested because Matt's not streaming and I'll be here anyway. So, but on AJ here, what I want is this. That's what I want on the next 4 hour. Not sure I'm going to get it, but so that's kind of what I'm wanting. Down into here somewhere. That's the next candle that I want. Like I say, mate, I'm looking at AJ. GJ's, at the moment, Australia and Japan are open, so I might as well put them together, right? So anyway, that's what I want. That's the candle I want for the next 4 hour, and then up for the rest of the month. It looks a bit wishful thinking. So that's what I want for the next 4 hour one. So I'm going to have a look now at the 4 hour periods. I know it gets messy. Bear with me. It means something to me. It all means something to me. This period, this is a 4 hour time period. See this? 4 hour time period. This move here was picture perfect for me. That move there was picture perfect. And you know what else is picture perfect? Is this move here. Up to this level here. See that grey line underneath all that mess? That was picture perfect. That was exactly what it was supposed to do. I'll tell you what happened is, if you go back on the stream, if you felt the need to go back and look at the stream further, here this gave me signals up here to sell. The spread's too wide, man. You know, the spread's just too wide up there. It's ridiculous. The first thing in the morning, as you would know, in our morning. So I didn't have it. Then it comes down here, and this pattern down here in the zone, either here or here. Even if I took it here, that's the earliest I could have taken it. I'm still well within 10 pips stop loss. You know, I never, you know, I'll get as far as 5. That's if I took that. But this one, hello, that's perfect. And from this move up here, my target, no shit, would be that level there. Joe's gone now, but if you had asked Joe, that from that move there, that was my target right there. That was 24 pips. But anyway, now we have the new 4 hour. What do I want on the new 4 hour? This is what I want. I want this. Well, down a bit further, quite honest. That's what I want. That's what I'm after for this next 4 hour. And what I'll be doing, you know, is looking for a signal to sell here. That's what I'll be looking for. And mate, that's got, wow, look at this. Where do I start? This is a level. This is a level here. I know it's all messy. It all means something to me, mate. It really does. It means something to me. This is a really important. That's what we call a cluster. That area there is a strong cluster. I would be very surprised if we didn't get a reaction there. So for me, this is setting up nicely for the next 4 hour for that move that I showed you. Let me have a look. I'll go back here to the 4 hour, and that's what I'm looking for on this next 4 hour. I'll move that over a bit. That's what I'm after for the next 4 hour. Okay, that's a bit too much over there. Let's move it back to here. That's what I'm after for the next 4 hour move. That's what I want. Just that. For the next 4 hour candle. For the day, now I'm looking at, this is a 10-minute chart. This is a 4 hour. I'll explain my reasoning here. And I know it's got nothing to do with Matt's stuff, all the stuff I'm saying here, but I don't ignore Matt's stuff. I use it every day. You're still there, yep. Down here 4 hour AJ look to be bouncing off. Yes, to me it looks like the next 4 hour can be the upside. I agree with you. It does look like that. It strongly looks like that. This zone here for today, I want to sell that zone. If it gets up there today, that's where I want to look for a sell for today, not the next 4 hour. For the next 4 hour, I want to sell here. But if it doesn't, my take profit for the 4 hour becomes this zone here, which is the sell zone for the daily. Confusing? Well, I understand it. And I know it looks messy to you with your nice clean charts, but that's just the way it is. So if this short trade goes against me, if I take it, if I get a signal, then I will be looking to seriously around these levels up here for a sell. And what that would give me on the daily, so I'm looking at the daily stuff now, just as yesterday, like this bit here, yesterday this level was here. That was that level yesterday. Sell in here. And this level here, if it gets to there, it was just like that little signal there, and it got me down. And based on this, my target is here. And that worked scrumdiddlyumptiously. So that's my plan for today. All sounds very confusing, I know, and I agree with you, it does get confusing, but it means a lot to me. And now I have no idea where I'm up to, so I'll go back to the 4 hour. No, I'll go back to the daily. So this is 10-minute chart, daily periods. So this is yesterday's daily period, and this is today. So I've got to put that back there so that I know what I'm going to be doing up there. I'll be looking to sell up there if it gets up there. Now, if it doesn't, the other scenario is if it doesn't, if we don't get up into here or in that line there to sell down into here for the day, if it comes down to this zone here earlier, that is in the first 3-4 hours, if we hit here, this zone here, this level here is real, this level here, that green level and all that is such a really strong level. And I will then be looking for a buy signal to go up, and I'll be going long and strong for the rest of the month. Up to, where's that red light? Where's that arrow gone? Okay, I'll draw another one. My move, that's that level there. That was that level I was pointing out. There's those two blue lines, and that's that other little area down there that I was pointing out. That will be my move for this month. So far, technically, this month has been playing beautifully, just perfect, absolutely perfect. I couldn't, when we were up here at the beginning on Monday, I didn't think for 1 second we'd get this, and we have. So I'm really happy with that. Now I'm just looking for a reason to buy. So we're looking at that, and this look, I've got 7.5 minutes on this 4 hour candle, and I'm with you. That looks strongly like it wants to. The next candle, the next 4 hours, is going to be bullish. I agree with you completely. Get rid of this thing. I agree. But I would be happy with this as well. Up, down, which would make sense. Don't you think? Something like that might make sense. Yeah, there, yes. Honestly, mate, if it gets down there, I'll be wetting my pants, and I'll be looking for a buy, and I'll be taking it. I'll be looking, and I wouldn't expect this sort of thing. I would not expect. Didn't want to move that one. God. I wouldn't expect this. I wouldn't expect. Well, even if it did that, I wouldn't expect this. Right? That's not what I'm expecting. I would expect the old usual, dirt, something like that. The story, dirt, something like that. But I don't know. I'm probably got one arrow too many here. Let me move this one out of the road. So double bottom, higher low, off to the races, something like that. You know the story. You know it all works. So if it gets down here, I may have to take more than one opportunity and get stopped out once or more times down here. Trying to get you might remember last month I kept trying to get short short runners to stick, and I just couldn't do it. They kept getting stopped out. Well, I would expect something similar here, but I would want to get one to stick and go long all the way up to wherever the hell it was up there. That's my plan, is to get down into here and look to take a runner. But having said all of that rubbish, this could be it. This could in fact be the move right now. This could be it. This could be the turn. I mean, this could be the start of it. Why not? So at the moment, back to my mess. I know it's messy, mate. I know you look at this chart and think, what the fuck has that guy got there? Let me get rid of some stuff here. And I agree totally with you, but it means something to me. Clean it up a little bit for interest's sake, and yeah, there we go. And we've got 4 minutes, so this is the last 5 minute candle. If we're going up, this is what I'm looking for, right? And it probably makes more sense. I'll be looking to buy in this zone here. Oh, it's red. Where did I get red from? Why did that suddenly turn red? I didn't use the red. So I'll be looking to buy it in this zone, which is right where that blue line is. So often I draw in blue lines, and then as levels. And then for the life of me, I can't remember why the hell I had them there. And then they seem to work so nicely. And I think, why did I draw that in there? I can't even remember why I drew it in there. See, I don't even know why I drew that in there. Don't remember. But anyway, there should be. It's got, look, that. If you have a look at this blue line, it's got this double level here. That'll work. If it'll bounce either way, if it hits there. That's what I reckon. Anyway, yeah, the week's been okay, mate. I think I had a win Monday, Tuesday, win and a loss Wednesday, a win yesterday. I was showing old mate the win I had yesterday, and I know this will, on GU, I'll go 10. It was this area here. Now, once again, look, for GU, mate, this was fucking beautiful, mate. This was a work of freaking art. This move here, outrageous. Right, look at that. Just beautiful stuff. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to go here. Now, it's going to get messier, but I want to show you this entry here, just a couple of more entries here. I'm just going to go indicator list for our, I'm going to take this to 6, because 6 is the last 24 hours, right? Will that work? Yeah, look at this. Remember I was talking about the buy and sell zones, right? So this was this was yesterday's daily move here. Just beautiful stuff. And so that was the first 4 hour. I could have gone back one more 4 hour, and you'll find that was a perfect entry. And here, look at this. This for the 4 hour, this 4 hour candle, that was the entry there, right there. And you take profit because of that here, right there. That's for the 4 hour. But if you're in it for the longer term, I don't know why they went red. Now this one didn't get an entry. I did get a retrace back to here, and look at this. Where's your entry for this 4 hour? Where would that be? Oh, just right there. There. That's the entry, the sell for that 4 hour. Look at that. Nice, huh? Anyway, I'm telling you about this win I got yesterday. I bought here, right there. Actually, right here. Now, why would I do that on a downward trend, and why didn't I take all them? I missed these for various reasons. I just wasn't here at the time. And I got here, and this pattern, this candle pattern, and you know, as people took profit here, because that's what's happening here. People are taking profit. I bought here because I knew that because of this move here, the bears are taking profit, and the bulls want it to go up, and off it went, and I got that move there. I think I got out about here, so that was a good trade. I did well out of that one, and I was really happy. So I didn't do much after that, because like on GU, look, it went sideways after that, and trying to jump in amongst all this lot, no thanks. GJ, if you ever look at GJ, actually did get some stuff around, but yesterday, without going into it yesterday, well look, this is that time, and look at that after that, it was, I mean, there was moves in there, but it was just like that, you know. So I was happy to stay out of it, so yeah. Okay, here's the AJ. and now I'm looking to take a move for this 4 hour. You're still there yet? I'm looking to take a. What am I going to do for this 4 hour period? That's what I'm looking at. What's my move? What do I want to do here? 2 minutes. I don't trade off 2 minutes, but if it's in a level that I'm interested in, I'll look to see what it's going to tell me anything. I'm using the different look. See, that could have been a sell right there. That candle there, I missed it, and that could have been a sell signal right there. 3 pips. It's 10. I'd have to get down here. Down here to get a profit. Let me have a look at that again. Yep. 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 Could have taken that sell then. I might take one here. But it is Friday, eh? You've got to be so careful on a Friday, don't you? I'm just watching it at the moment. I'm just watching. My oscillator suggests to me also that there's less push to the top side. I don't know if you know how oscillators work. It has to do with an algorithm depending on the open and the close and the highs and the lows and how all that works. I forget the algorithmic details of it all, but shit. Right. Let's see how that goes. I didn't mean to push the button that time. I was going to leave it sit there for a bit. I sold a little bit early. Funny how as soon as you put a trade on, you shut up. Everything goes quiet. Wouldn't be in a hurry to enter anything on Friday. Prefer to wait for optimal opportunity if it presents. Yeah, I think you're right. Shouldn't have opted. Shouldn't have jumped in. But anyway, last line of defence here. Turn, you bastard, turn. Yeah, not looking good at the moment. Have another look at gold. Hope it doesn't shoot up. No wick here. Yeah, looking on the 30 minute doesn't really make a lot of sense, does it? That trade. Looks like a damn silly thing to do, to be quite honest. Yeah, that line there, you see that dotted line, that's the high of the previous 4 hour. It's the high. So we have broken higher. I might just close it. Well, that was a stupid thing to do. Right, look, Justin, I've got to go anyway. I'm going to let this play out. This area up here now is which is what I'll be eyeing off. This grey line, this bottom of this lavender coloured box and this pink coloured box. This area here. If it turns now. Yeah, look at that, dumbass. Didn't get a wick down. I was expecting a wick. On the 4 hours, I was expecting a 10 pip wick at least. Down to here. Yeah, it would have been stopped out now anyways. Oh no, not quite. Not quite stopped out. Ooh, would have been close round about now. Yeah, later, Justin. I'm off to. See ya.